Nowadays, our current situation has been more difficult in terms of handling ourselves, as well as the challenges and stress that we continue to face, wherein even finding peace within us is almost impossible. People have become more despondent and prone to depression. Now is the time when we must look after ourselves and be compassionate to others. Unfortunately, this mental health related issue is considered being a stereotype. People does not openly accept the existing of such illnesses. Consider it lightly. There are also instances where people just associate mental illness with the state of being deep sadness and emotions, and that is nothing to worry about. If someone claims that he or she having a hard time and then she or he experiences depression, most answer them coldly with words, "It's just in your mind. You just thought of it," or thinking will soon pass. Those proves how still close-minded we are. Unknowingly, this kind of mentality makes the situation worse for these affected people. They believe in every word people say them, but all the pain just keep adding up. Now some people are courage enough to spread awareness regarding mental health, believing these issues is not a joke. Why? Because it endangers the lives of other people suffering from this cruel illness. Other struggles can lead to his of her death or her death. And the reason why I am here speaking is not because I experience, but because I would like to share my thoughts of these issues or situation. From the perspective of someone who has not instantly suffered from illness, I usually wonder what I would feel having a constant battle against yourself. I have witnessed, thought those nearly that mental illness has no face and could happen to anyone. But it's not been easy. It must been easier for someone to just mask their feelings with a smile than forcing people to understand. I also ask myself, what their struggles could have been if people like me, who is not even diagnosed with such illness, is already having difficulty dealing with myself. What more could it be to those who have been suffering from it? Those who are dear to me suffering from depression came across my mind. I was thinking about how they feel. How are they handling such situation alone without someone to help them carry their baggage? Let's admit it. We all encounter difficulties in dealing with ourselves. We also get to that point where nothing goes right and that we just want to give up from everything. There are things that I and even you could not say in fear of worrying others. I ask myself, in this sympathy, where these people I care, the questions, what could they possibly feel if they experience it every day? How do they handle the mental illness if all the advice they hear is it's just in your mind? And now let's talk ourselves in their places. How could we possibly cope up with such illness? To those afflicted with mental illness, although most of the people believe that healing lies in our own self, do not hesitate to share your struggle with others because we care. You matter. You are precious in Christ. You are valid, and to us, people who care for them, we must help them win to their battles. What they need is a shoulder to lean, a person who will truly understand and accept them for who they are and who they become, so as they keep up their courage to fight. Let us all support them that when the perfect time comes their people will soon to be healed. I hope that we we will be open-minded and try our very best to help them. and ourselves too. We all have mental health and it's important to each one of us. So, if you are facing a challenge, you are not alone.